The third and final game in this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daisuke Matsusaka gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Cobb. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Detroit, center fielder, number 0.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting third baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And now a pitch on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. 1-1. Here it comes. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Freddie, Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 9 homers and 38 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Guerrero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. Tigers nothing. Angels due up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Verlander will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Goodness, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shot back up the middle. Cobb is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball at the park.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Verlander gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Well, this guy's a really good hitter. You fall behind 3-1 to him and you're going to throw him a fastball. You're probably giving up a base hit every time.
So digging in now, Albert Pujols. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. first pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 0 for 9. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot, number 10 for him on the year, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
In now, Hideki Matsui,
Hideki
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from Anaheim right after this. Ready now, Ordonez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a liner. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the 2nd inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple runs early.
Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Line to the right side, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Got him.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play. What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
Here's Justin Upton now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Low for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Colton Wong will stand in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. In to score the runner from third. Now both runners are across. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across to score. That's beyond costly right there.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 6 home runs and 14 driven in. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Ty Cobb, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero moves over, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Angel error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 3 and the Angels 2. Coming to the plate now, Hogan hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Fielder, number 69.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ordonez waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackmon. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball, too.
Now at the plate, Mike Napoli. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Favorable call in there for a strike. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Now to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He brings a rather ugly .230s batting average into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he's been inconsistent at the plate. The expectations were higher. He's fallen under 240, so that is a welcome single right there.
Wagner.
So coming to the plate, Willie Wagner, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Verlander pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to beautiful Orange County, California. We get set for the top of the 3rd from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Miguel Cabrera.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Here it is on 3-1. And that one right down Main Street.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit. So he's aboard again with his 2nd hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And you see there, he's currently in 2nd place on the Tigers in that category. Batting in once again, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
In now, Ordonez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 pitch. And a double steal try here in the dirt. And now let's see. Oh, and the pitch is a low one, not handled behind the plate, and both runners are going to be saved. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Matsui over to his right. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Upton. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A 1-1 now to Upton. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Wow, he's got some kind of eyesight. He recognized that pitch early, stayed back, and just drove it the other way.
Colton Wong.
Into the box now, Colton Wong, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 delivery, and they pitch out here, but Upton's not going anywhere. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 3 runs already home here. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And a relay home. And the speed of Upton is enough to beat the throw to the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Tyler Skaggs is going to come on to pitch here. And in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, center fielder, Ty Cobb.
Digging in and looking for more, Ty Cobb. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 7 and the Angels 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Ordonez sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
digging in to try it again. Kris Bryant looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in. Don't pitch to him anymore.
Freeman.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Runners off for second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Guerrero is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder
ready for another shot now. Ordonez. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 3-run home run down the line and right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Designated hitter, Justin
Over
Upton.
towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Guerrero has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next
Now
for
at the
Tigers,
plate, Colton Wong.
shortstop.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch
Now
walk.
batting,
What's the saying?
second baseman.
When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
As a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hogan ranging back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Tigers 10 and the Angels 2. Standing in, Albert Pujols. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Digging in now, Hideki Matsui. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Hogan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Mike Napoli, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's not picking him up at all. 2 swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
First and second now, 1 man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Verlander pauses. Here he comes on 2-0. Fouled back. And the pitch on 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready for another chance? Ty Cobb. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Charlie Blackmon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone.
Cabrera.
And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double.
This is why location is so important when you're pitching in the big leagues.
Freddie.
Catcher sets up on the outside, the ball just back over the middle, and major league hitters are just not going to miss it, as you see here, the base hit.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you can clearly see he knows who's at the plate, and he knows he's got an open base. He's been trying to nibble right here and falling behind 2-0. I just don't see him giving him anything to hit in this situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Willie Wagner. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackmon is under it. 1 out.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Vladimir Guerrero.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Cabrera at third.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Duvall takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Pitch swung on and bounced over to Cabrera at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club will hit when we return. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ordonez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jock Peterson.
Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Three and 2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Justin Upton now. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Upton awaits the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
This pitch is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Shortstop, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Here it comes on 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Guerrero moves over, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
3-1, here it is. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Verlander deals the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ordonez is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit.
You can't throw a ball high enough over this guy's eyes. He is a bad ball hitter, and if you throw it up, he'll just climb the ladder with the pitch.
Matsui.
Standing in now, Hideki Matsui. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt. He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Grounded to first. Peterson comes up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, number 69.
Stepping up now, Hogan. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
The 1-0 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Weak chopper up the line. Peterson takes it in, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Angels strand one, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall.
Leading off for the Tigers.
He's 0 for 2 thus
Second
far in this
baseman,
one.
Adam Duvall.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Now batting, center fielder, Cobb.
Ready for another shot now. Cobb. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. Detroit is out in front, 10-2. Striding in once again, Mike Napoli. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Napoli.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And this is fouled back and out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
One strike.
Verlander has been strong to this point. He's given up just the 2 earned runs through 6 1/3. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Verlander deals the 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in now, Willie Wagner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Ordonez is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
Miguel Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Freeman will head to second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Ordonez, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw. Not in time.
The batter.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-0 count. Here it comes. too high, and it's 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. One left for Detroit. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Alex Wilson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Alex Wilson.
Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And they start him out away with a called strike. A little bouncer. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. One out, nobody on.
Ball
2-0. And now a pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next. Did you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle? He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now, and he's safe.
Well, they haven't done much today. This is the biggest rally they've had so far. That single moves them now to first and third, and they got a chance to do some damage. They got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Here's Albert now. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special. Following this, Jake Petrichka enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jake Petrichka.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Justin Upton.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. Way out in front. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Colton Wong, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. Pujols has it. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
The batter, second baseman, Adam Duvall.
So digging in now, Adam Duvall. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 0-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Bruce Rondon comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Digging in, Hideki Matsui starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 69.
Digging in, Hogan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. One out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Mike Napoli is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, man. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box now, Willie Wagner, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-2 the final in this game. The Detroit Tigers slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Justin Verlander with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Daisuke Matsusaka struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.